First off, Ashley, just let me... Are you kidding me? Alright, let's finish this.
Leon?
No more regenerators, please.
Sorry I'm late.
No. Thank you. You brought the medicine just in time.
Can you stand?
Where's Luis?
He's worried
Fuck.
about you. Till the end. Come on. We don't have much time.
That hurts.
Let's get
I
rid
like
of these
Luis.
For Luis.
For Luis!
Ada, come in. There's a lab where we can remove the parasites. Had a crazy hunch that you'd know where it is.
Their most important facilities are housed in their sanctuary at the top of the mountain. That's where I'd look.
Crystal.
Ada the encyclopedia.
Happy to help. Now you owe me.
Okay. See, you're reading the note. We were imprisoned without warning. One by one, we are taken into the next room. I do not know what happens there. They just took Annabelle. I'm probably next. I gotta think. I need to get my head straight. All who are infected with the plague will be at the mercy of Lord Sadler. If he commands it, they will work themselves to death with a smile on their face. Adversely, the host... Okay, good. If he commands it, they will work themselves to death with a smile on their face. At firstly, the host becomes so simple-minded that they're basically useless for any complex task. However, we succeeded in developing the new superior species of the Plaga. It has no special variability, but the host's cognitive functions are not diminished. It seems like they plan to administer this new species to the girl. It's clearly important that she maintains her intelligence after infection. All tests were successful and plans for mass production are moving forward. The project is a complete success. But I've been imprisoned, and in preparations to inject me with the superior species are underway in the next room. Annabelle is not herself anymore. The smile has been completely wiped from her face. Writing is the only thing that keeps me sane now. Not that anyone will ever read this. Well, I just did. So, get fucked. Alright. Anything in here? There was a bass. Sorry. We are not going back there, alright? No way in hell am I going near the regenerator again.
Could you give me a boost?
Oh, yeah.
You got it?
Duh.
I'm counting on you.
When she becomes so sassy all of a sudden. What the fuck, bro? Nice. You go, Ashley.
Pretty much a master of unlocking.
I like Ashley a lot more in this version. Her, like, bold personality of the first one works. In the original, that's what I meant to say. I don't care about blue medallions. Holy shit, there's so many blue medallions, though. But I feel like she's just a lot more likable in this version.
Come take a look. Welcome.
What do you got?
What you buying?
I don't know. What am I buying?
That cash in your pocket or
Wait,
your
what's new?
life?
Bro, nothing's new. Is that new? What's new? Nothing. You lied. Bro. Repair that.
Good luck to you, stranger.
Ooh, repair that.
You- This kind of work is about finesse, stranger. Little bit goes a long way. You'll see. There you are, as you wished. Will that be all then?
Can't trade shit. Probably won't need that ever again. You know, I'll keep it.
Ruby's all rubbish. It makes no difference. The price, well, a deal well. Don't get yourself
Let
killed.
me just save over that. 70 saves. Holy moly. Alright, let's get out of here. Huh? Oh, I thought you were gonna jump off. Hey.
One down.
Shit.
Stay back!
Okay.
Ashley! You okay?
Yeah.
Ow. Yes, please. Just die.
Let's go.
Okay.
Alright. Let's go.
Be careful.
Why should I? Nice. Oh, wait. What happened? So what am I doing? Ah.
Here, hold this down.
Got it.
Thanks, Ashley.
Do not touch me!
Damn it!
Stay back! Leon, help!
Oh my god. Alright, Ashley.
No! Leon! Leave me alone!
Die. Ow. Die. Okay, pressing F doesn't work apparently. You're good, Ashley. You're good. Okay, I'm gonna have to make you do the fucking thing again. Great. Hey, did I miss this? Well, doesn't matter. It's locked. Alright.
Won't open.
Do the thing.
Hang on.
Thanks, Ashley. More people come, just beat them up. You know? That works. Occasionally. Oh.
Okay, it's all right. On me.
Okay.
Get over here, Ashley. Let's go. I had no idea you could do that. That's so cool. Don't do it. Great. Make more handgun ammo now, please. Oh, hey.
You all right?
Yeah, no big deal.
Ugh.
Smells pretty bad. You okay?
Yeah. Before this would have killed me, though.
See, she's getting better, guys. Don't worry.
We go at the same time, yeah?
Got it.
That wasn't the same time. Nice. Good job, Ashley. Do I got more herbs? Nice. Kinda surreal that I'm ending the series now. I don't... Fuck! Are you serious?
You freaking monster!
Are you kidding me? More regenerators. Hold on. This out. I don't have ammo. Shit. Okay, now reload, please. Yeah.
What the fuck?
You're not dead? Fuck. God, now what?
Die, you stubborn son of a bitch.
God, are you serious? In your head. In your head. I got it. Reload now, Leon. I hate you.
I'm out.
Fuck. Can I make anything? Shit. Get that out. Get that out. Reload. I don't have ammo. Oh, that's submachine gun ammo. I didn't realize. Hold on now. I thought that was rifle ammo. Oh man. Please die, regenerator. Please die. Oh! Just die. Thank God.
Cuddly bastard.
Well, that made me use literally all of my ammo. Oh, there was rifle ammo. Fuck.
You're not hurt, are you?
No, I'm good.
Well, I'm a little hurt. Maybe a little bit.
Get that lever.
Okay.
God. They are the most absolute
Okay.
fucking
Go at the
nightmare
same time.
shit.
Yeah, okay. One more time. This time for sure.
Oh, barely.
Okay.
Nice. Please no more regenerators, though. I don't know if I can deal with that. They're way too scary for me, man. Power's not on.
Power.
In a bit. Not yet, though. Thank you.
Spread out.
Okay.
Get this for me.
Leave it to me. I'm actually pretty good at this stuff.
I would if you were faster. My God. Okay. Well, what do we got here? Okay. Hey. Power! Nice. First off, what's that?
Ashley, damn it!
First off, Ashley, just let me... Are you fucking kidding me? A regenerator!
Drop the girl.
God damn it. I thought I said I was done with these things, man. Just die. Okay, 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 okay. Nuh-uh. I'm done with these regenerators, man.
Shit!
Get off me!
Next.
What's next? Ashley. Quickly, Ashley. Ashley! Piss off. We're out. Ashley.
How do you like this?
Hey! Nice. Okay. Okay. No, that's not what I wanted. Is that good? Nice. Cool. Cool. Let me out now. No more regenerators, please. I don't know if I can handle anymore. Oh, great, you. Y'all really aren't that bad. Yeah, you die in like one shot.
Come on.
Got it.
Oh, nothing but the finest.
Okay, more rats. If I find them, I'll kill them. Let me save though. Jesus. No more regenerators, please. Just.
What can I do you for?
You can do me for.
Better to be over prepared.
No.
Come back anytime.
I didn't mean to even start that sentence that way. Nice.
Catch.
Epic. Please tell me I got to drive that crane. Oh, it's not a crane, it's a wrecking ball.
Look,
That the lift?
if we could do something about this wall.
You're telling me. You're telling me. Please. This is the best game I've ever played. No, I wanted to drive it.
I got this.
You're serious?
I wanted to drive it. Ashley.
Is this what they teach kids in school these days?
Yes.
Have you never heard of driver's ed? Get back.
Come on, Ashley. Great. As long as there's no regenerators.
Leave our friends to me.
That did not go well. Yeah, I'll take that out. What the fuck? Do I got anything I can use this? I have a first aid spray, right? Nice. Please please be handgun ammo. Thank you very much. Give me shit. Thanks for the shit. Oh, hui. Why did it say hey like that? It sounds like ooh hee.
If you all want to beaten that bad, I'm happy to.
God, you.
These people don't learn.
I shot him in half.
Shit, my body armor.
Hope you don't mind. Nice. Die. Are you kidding me? Don't make me redo all that. Don't do that. Don't do that to me. Don't. Just. What if you didn't?
Here you go.
Don't kill me.
Shit. Sorry, must have slipped.
Oh, thank God.
Did you see me? That was awesome.
Indeed.
I think you might have found your calling.
I don't know. I'll find something. A strange corpse. I don't know. We'll see. Oh my God. Come on. Any day now. Thank you. Let me in. Now. Thank you. Here we go. Please don't have just enemies.
I was thinking, we work well together, don't we?
I guess so.
Right? Maybe someday I'll become an agent like you. What do you think? We could protect the U.S. from any and all threats.
Is that right? Well, either way. First, we have to make it out of here.
You're no fun.
Ouch. I don't know what I'm doing in here, but oh hey. Nope, nothing there. Those are like Mayday stations or some shit, I don't know. Well, there's something I gotta do. I don't know. Oh. It was easy all along. This is a fun chapter. Transporting the amber. I must stress the use of extreme caution while handling the amber deposits from underneath the castle. Work with the utmost respect and obedience. It is imperative that you do not disturb the holy body's slumber. What the fuck is the holy body?
This must be what Luis was talking about.
Is that the amber? Okay. Am I about to fight some holy body or some shit? Oh.
Prostrate yourself. This is our holy body. Our divine providence and soon such profound blessing for all. Lost blood. Welcome.
Oh my god, Lord Voldemort. Jesus.
I am Osman Sadler, the speaker for our Lord.
Tell someone who gives a shit.
Foolish lambs. Why do you deny grace?
Oh.
Now, abandon your body. Obey. Obey the voice of our Lord.
Come on, fight it. Damn.
Sweet child, do not resist.
Just keep firing at nothing. See, having no ammo came in clutch once and for all.
Pray forgive these wicked sinners. My faithful disciples shall deliver to you your penance. Now, child, you need not be afraid. Submit your body and release yourself from fear.
What? Is Leon just gonna be stuck there like that? Nope. Okay. I'm recording, right? Okay, good.
Sadler, you bastard.
Well, fuck. Alright. Once again, separated from Ashley. It seems like that's literally every single chapter at this point. More crystal? Nice. I'll take it. Superior species report. I don't know if I really want to read this. Wow. Alright. Listen, you all can read that if you want. Hey, that's Annabelle from earlier. You all can read that if you want. I don't really want to. I gotta keep moving. Or else I'm never gonna finish this shit. Hey! You're stupid. Someone fire that guy. My god, he's a moron. Pay your request. Ba da 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 da. Oh shit, it's Krauser. Alright, cool. Listen, I'm not gonna have time to read all these notes. I gotta keep moving. So I can actually finish this game. I don't really want to fight you guys, so bye. I do want to get this stuff though. Holy shit, buddy. You're fast. I'm waiting. Ah, thanks, man. What are you waiting for? Oh, hold on. I want to read this, though. It's about Ashley. Phase 1. Depart from campus with the target. She was at college, I guess. Escort the target to, as usual, until the start of Phase 2. There should be 3 others inside the vehicle, including Baker. Jack Baker! Is that actually him? That could be interesting. Were the Bakers a part of this all along? Well, I didn't read that. Abel's unit will follow you behind on a separate vehicle. Continue to drive your normal route. Phase 2, stop the vehicle under the pretense of engine trouble. Transfer the target to Abel's vehicle. Phase 3, Abel's unit will change course. Subdue and restrain the target. Place the target in a large container. Baker's unit will create a diversion. Henry's unit will infiltrate the investigations database and disable their network. Meet at K9. Blah, 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 blah. Who cares? Not me. Hey, there's stuff. Oh.
You've done well to make it this far, rookie. I've prepared a battlefield up ahead just for us soldiers.
Neat.
Watered
Okay.
by the blood of generations, hundreds of years. It's the perfect place to put an end to what happened 2 years ago.
Nobody cares. I'm just gonna put it kindly like that. No one really cares.
Welcome. Ooh, what you buying?
I don't know. What am I buying?
Your valuables.
Doubt I'm gonna
won't
need
do
many
you
of these
much
other
good,
things, but I'm
thank
just gonna
you.
keep them until the
Come
end.
back anytime.
Resave. I don't know why I do that. Alright, let's go. Let's go fight Krauser. Because that's probably next. Considering he ain't dead.
I've been waiting for you, rookie. Oh, worried about the girl, is that it? That's just like you. You always had poor judgment.
What will happen to you?
But if you think I'm gonna let you out of here alive,
Am I still in the castle?
even more naive than I thought.
I just realized that.
Can't save her. You can't save anyone.
Give it up, Krauser. Being a lackey for these maniacs won't bring your men back. And what the hell for? Revenge on the government? You think they would want that?
Revenge. You think I'm doing all this for revenge?
You told me
Isn't
that,
what
yeah.
this is all about? See, in that jungle, I had a revelation. The most important thing in this world is pure, unadulterated power. Those Illuminados have given me that.
I don't really care.
You know you were always an asshole. But at least you had some kind of code. Some honor. And look at you now.
Enough reminiscing. Move out and draw fire, soldier!
Okay! I thought you were all about knives, Mr. Krauser.
Not like I have a choice.
Okay, what can I make? Definitely rifle ammo. And some machine gun ammo while I'm at it. Nice!
What's wrong? Show no mercy! Make the first move! What was that? You're slow. So goddamn.
Reload now. Reload now.
I don't remember teaching like that.
Did teach me never to match the enemy's pace.
You better hustle. Who knows what's become of the girl?
What? Oh. Didn't know there was an area up here. That explains a lot. Don't do it. I want to grab the shit quickly. More things? No, there's literally nothing. Okay. It's gonna fall down. Or not.
You remember the fight in the jungle? We barely made it out alive.
Go with your gut, don't think. That was the first thing you taught me. He's turned this place into one big trap. I can't fight him on his terms.
Oh! Holy shit!
Ready to die, rookie.
I'm not, actually. You can't just shoot those. I'm out. Wild. Alright. Oh, hey. Didn't see you there. Somehow.
I'm no stranger to covert tactics, remember?
How can I forget?
Shit. I love a good hunt. Still alive, huh? You got lucky.
It autosaved. Don't know if I like that. I like that I got that, though. Just quickly reload. Hope you don't mind. Buddy.
I admit, you've done well to stay alive this long. I'd be dead if I kept listening to people like you.
Or if I did that, I guess.
The Reaper comes for cowards and the careless alike. Which are you? I don't know. Guess I'll ask when I see him.
Just quickly.
You've really gone all out for me. You shouldn't have. Anything to make the pretty boy feel special.
I have no other healing materials.
Long moving like that.
Shit. Krauser.
You passed with flying colors. Here's your medal.
Hey, thanks. You opened that box for me. Which had a grenade.
This is it, soldier. You're losing. Making mistakes. I'm not falling for your mind games. You sure you don't need a breather? That armor of yours must be killing you. Opening a new one is the best way to forget an old one. You hardly put up a fight.
Wait, how did he kill me?
This is it, soldier.
Nice. Ooh.
You can't beat me. You're really doing this? It's not too late. You and me are two sides of the same coin. I guess that means we'll never see eye to eye.
Okay, now it's on.
All this way, but you haven't.
Uh-oh.
Are we done here, Krauser?
I told you. Again. And again.
Oh, God.
You're too soft to do what's necessary. That's the difference
God.
between you and me, Loki.
You stop calling me rookie now, by the way.
Time to finish your training.
Witness the power! You've lost it completely, Krauser.
Oh!
So that's your true power? Oh, I'd ask for a refund. You're gonna regret it. Congratulations on your newfound faith. Faith is for the weak.
Where are you, Krauser? Oh.
I can't wait to see you ride.
Hey, we don't say things like that here. It's kind of fucked up, bro.
Oh, shit.
Training's not done. Last lesson starts right now.
Holy shit, this guy's crazy.
Nah. Time for the teacher to be taught.
Oh, such confidence. Bring it, rookie!
Are you ready, rookie? Yeah. Let's settle this. I'm not surprised we made it this far.
Reload now.
But I didn't expect anything less. After all, I know your potential better than anyone.
Just quickly. Aye. It's more submachine gun ammo, why not?
Damn shame you can't see the truth. How long do you plan to fight in that primitive body of yours?
Until the mission's finished. You'd have said the same once.
You stop living in the past. Strength is everything. Weak can protect nothing.
The way you're going, there won't be anything left to protect. You'd have known that once.
That's where you're wrong. I didn't know a damn thing. Now I do.
Fuck off, Krauser.
Can't deny this power. Imagine the strength you have.
And turn into a freak like you. You gotta be out of your mind.
Always trying to get the last word. Come here. I'll beat that out of you.
Oh, you can parry that. Okay. Didn't know that.
Uncle Sam did one thing for me. I'll give him that. He sent me you, and not some good-for-nothing grunt. Yes, this is the moment I've been waiting for. Come at me, rookie. Show me what it is you've got that I don't.
Quite a lot. I have this computer. I have. Wait, that's not what you meant. Oh.
Stop. You have your orders.
Hey! Easier than I thought. Alright. They took a lot of grenades, really.
Do what you have to do.
Fuck you, Krauser. No one likes your stupid ass. Let's do it, Leon. There ain't coming back for this man, so just kill him.
That's right.
Nice. No more Krauser.
I trained well. Leon.
He said the name. Epic. Alright, I might have to blast through chapter 15, honestly. I gotta get this finished tonight.
Major. Yeah, you did.
Okay. Thank God, man. That was a good fight. That last phase was easier than I thought, though. Is he dead? Is he really dead? I don't think so. He probably is. Is that chapter 14? Okay. Yeah. I get it. What are my results? Ooh, nice, cool, wow. Save game. Cool. Alright. We're going through. I gotta get this quick. I don't know how long this chapter is, but hopefully not more than an hour. So I got 2 more than a 2. I'll take that.
I think that was my last one.
Yeah, really. That's wild. Come on, Leon.
Their defenses are no joke.
For real. Guys, you realized.
That's gotta be their sanctuary. Ashley.
Alright, let's go. No time to waste. Hey, merchant.
Take a look. Welcome.
Got anything new?
Well then, what can I do you for? Good luck to
See
you,
that?
stranger. Come back
Okay.
anytime. Aye.
Cool.
¡Cubierto!
What was that?
I have no idea. I also don't know if I really want to know. Hey! Oh!
Oh, you
Shoot over here. Come on, man. Nice. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, I know. I've been saying that literally the entire game. Why?
out of the way.
Oh. I'm out. I'm out of here.
What can I say? I
I love this guy.
Not bad at all.
Alright. Speed run. I don't care what's behind me. Just gotta keep moving. I'm sorry. No.
Gotta give him what he wants. Won't open.
Alright. Time to just go, I think. Hey, just rushing through. Hey.
Time for a taste of your own medicine.
Ow. Come on, I need to finish this. Come on.
Thanks, buddy. All right. Now watch me do my thing.
No thanks.
Body armor's not looking great.
You know what? Who cares? I don't know what that did. Make mine now.
I hate bugs.
Passing through. Cool. Cool. Quickly. Fuck off. Fuck! Please, for the love of God. I'm sorry, I have to do this. I have to. I'm trying to finish this game, and I can't. My God. Hate that I had to change the difficulty, but I would like to finish this game within the next 5 years.
Thanks.
When we get out of here, drinks are on me. I know a good bar. Yeah, keep your head down.
Nice and slow.
Oh. Shoot him, Leon. Or not. Well, there goes your helicopter. Fuck you, Lord Sadler. I thought that was the helicopter. Don't make me fight those. Just let me.
Sure you're the next to go, Sadler.
Let me have a fun time. And let me win. Beat the game, please. Hey, merchant. I don't really care about your quest. I'm just going over here. I don't know if this is even the merchant's area. I'm just going in here. Fuck. Really? Really? I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I don't care about you guys. Come on, Leon. Jesus. Stop just standing still, please. Fuck, more. Reload now, please. Can this one just be dead? No, of course not. This is not that easy ever, is it? Okay, you're dead. Cool. I'll make a whole hubbub about it if you want. I don't really care. I'm just here to do the things that I need so I can beat this game. Just... Please let this just be the end. Let me out. Hey, thanks for the save point. I don't really care about talking to you. I don't care. I don't care. Let me out. Cool, what's out here?
Almost there.
I really don't care. Fuck off. Listen, I gotta get through this. I can't waste time. Shit, one of those. Fuck. Hey. Nuh-uh. Hey, hey, hey. Do the thing. Oh my god. Just let me get past you. Cool. Cool. You do your thing. I don't really care. Let me in. Fuck you. No. Wait, yes. Never mind. I thought it wasn't open. But it was. What's in here? Probably Lord Sadler's room, and then I gotta kill him. And that's the end, please. Great. Lord Sadler.
You have come, my child.
Sorry I seem so pissed off. I just gotta finish this.
You want?
Still love this game
I
though.
simply wish to share this gift with as many as possible. A humble wish, don't you think? You see, we are all connected through the holy body. And now your flesh and bones, your very thoughts, are already one with us.
Bullshit.
Why do you reject serenity when you need only accept the sacred gift? Like she did.
Sadler!
Ah, yes, the time has come for this lamb to join our covenant. Oh, blessings unto him and the sweet mercy they bring. And insult all and let it be done.
Right?
Leon! Go!
Oh shit. What? Do I have to fight Sadler?
Ashley.
Oh god, don't say I have to walk like this forever, Jesus Christ.
Laboratory B. Looks like it's this way.
Cool. I like water. My god, Leon. Come on. Pick up your feet. Let's get moving.
I'm losing it.
Still you resist, child.
For real, Leon, my god. Hey.
Enough! God damn it.
Leon. Nice. Thanks, Louise.
This time, it has to be different.
Ah, you said that at the beginning, Mr. Leon Kennedy. I get it.
You go first.
No way. Like I told you, I'm gonna get you home safe. Here goes nothing.
Oh, my god. Oh, Leon died. Neat. That's the end of the game. Okay, chapter 15. Cool, cool, cool. That's almost the last chapter. 20 minutes. Wow. I fucking flew through that. Didn't feel like 20 minutes, though. Cool. Alright, alright, alright. Cool, cool. I don't really care. Let's go. Let's finish this. Yeah. Because I have to.
Ashley. Ashley.
I'm right here. thought you were gonna die.
Okay. You did this.
Yeah. Yeah, I did this. Can you stand?
Yippee.
The map?
Yeah, I found it. I think it says we can get out if we go this way. Hey, we're a team, right?
Keep this up, I'll be out of a job.
Damn. So now I'm probably on to go fight Lord Sadler, right?
So, all of this, removing the parasites this way
Okay, I'm sorry, I can't.
is the weeks.
Yeah, we're alive. Thanks to him.
We're getting out of here, alright? I gotta go quickly.
Sorry.
Like I said, we're a team.
Come on, quickly, please. Come on, Ashley. Thanks.
You're getting good at that.
Right? You sure you're okay?
No,
Never been better.
that's not true.
Good.
What? Alright. Lord Sadler, you wanna fight?
Look at this place. That woman who helped us. Do you think she's alright?
It's Ada.
Oh, I'm
Of
sure
course she's fine.
She's not the type to roll over that easy.
Sounds like you know her well.
No. Kinda, but I mean,
Don't leave me!
what do you mean don't leave you? Should be like right behind me. Alright. Alright, let's go. This game, by the way, is really fucking good. The only reason why I'm just frustrated right now is because that one section that pissed me off. Alright, let's go. Wow. Hey, buddy. When you do things like that, it makes me not like you. Let's go, Ashley. See, funny merchant man. He's everywhere, by the way. There's gotta be some sort of merchant lore, right? Hey. I hate that I had to start going unassisted. That's so annoying.
You have the stench of battle.
Listen, I'll probably do like a hardcore playthrough at some point. Once I get better at this game.
Welcome.
Because, I mean,
Got
I'll
a
just
selection
come
of
back.
good things on sale.
Listen, I don't think I'm needing any of this shit anymore.
I'll buy almost. Thank you. Might want to take care of any leftover errands before going this way. Be ashamed to live the rest of your life wondering what if.
Nah, okay, listen, those side quests I'll do in another playthrough.
Is that...
What's that, what? What? I don't know what you want to look at. Alright, let's go. Speedrun.
Stay here. I won't be long.
Okay.
If you get yourself killed, then skill issue. Alright. Oh, that's what you wanted.
Ada!
Sadler.
Sadler!
Yucky. Oh yeah, Ada. Fucking kill him. That's what people call this YouTube channel. But it's Ragenade, not fucking Renegade or Ragenade. Yeah. Oh, I don't like that.
To become one with us.
I can probably do it. Alright, Ada. You're not my father. Okay, gunpowder. Make more handgun ammo. This shit's doing great. Okay. Cutscene, that's gotta mean something. Shit. No thanks. Good music. Come on. Oh. Oh. Well, that's sad there. You feel a little hurt? That ain't it. That ain't it. Nah. Fuck. Oh man, what the hell?
I'm sick of your shit.
I already am.
Finally, a look that suits you, Sadler. A monster in and out. Still, I need to cut this date short. It's not me. It's you.
Yeah! Let's go, Ada! Huh. Doesn't this seem a little bit familiar? Oh! Hell yeah, Lord Sadler. Oh, what the?
I'll give you a holy body.
Yeah! Leon better be getting paid good for this shit. Yes! And Ashley was just up there the entire time, being like, oh look!
Ada, what the hell are you doing?
Nothing personal, Leon. Luis and I had an arrangement. Don't worry, I'll take good care of it.
It doesn't matter. She's just
Ride's
like,
here.
she's just like, all right, you know, I killed that thing. Yeah, I'm out. Bye.
I think we both know this is where we go our separate ways.
That's the name of the DLC. I think.
See. Better get a move on.
I own her house now. Thanks, Ada.
Until next time, Leon.
Leon! Where's she going?
Who knows?
I don't understand. Why would she just...
Gotta move. Island's gonna blow.
It's gonna...
Oh
what?
shit! What? It's what? Excuse me? Alright.
Okay, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Just quickly. I don't fucking care. Save over this one for all I care. I don't know. Quickly, just let me grab that. Alright, thanks, man. Glad you're understanding.
We can go home.
We're not out of here
Oh,
yet.
oh, man. Oh, ho, ho. Why is it even exploding? What happened?
Thank you.
No problem. Fuck you, dickhead.
They're not attacking. What's going on?
Lord Sadler's dead.
It's over for you.
I didn't know I had to hold that. Come on, Leon. Use that strength. What the fuck?
Not bad, Ada.
Yeah. Yeah.
You like thrill rides? You're gonna love this.
Hell yeah. Oh. Not what I was expecting. Guess you weren't wrong, Leon. It's a thrill ride, alright. Fuck. I like that I beat Lord Sadler first try. That's pretty neat. Whoa! This is epic. This is one finale, alright. That's pretty ironic. What? Why did I say that? Yeah! You might want to get further away, honestly.
I'm not sure that was insane.
There you go. You know, it's raining somehow. Nice.
Mission accomplished, right?
Mission accomplished. When you're home safe.
Thank you for saving me.
Don't mention it.
You know, I could put in a word with my dad. Have you assigned to my detail, if you're interested.
You don't need me. You proved you could handle yourself. Even if you could use a lesson in knife safety. Come on. Let's go home.
Yeah, baby! Nice.
Condor 1? Bruce to Condor 1, do you read me? Come in. I said come in. Is this thing even on? Leon! Leon, are you and Ashley all right? Where are you? Come on!
Is that it? Hey! RE4. Man. Shit, that was good. What an amazing game. Through and through. There was some things that I didn't like, obviously, but the same with every game. Overall, that was honestly one of my favorite games I think I've ever played in my life. And this, saying this again, this is coming from someone who never finished the original RE4, so I have no idea if it's better or not. From what I've played, I would say it's better, but I've heard a lot of differing opinions on that matter. Is it better? Is it worse? Is it on par? Who knows? But it's also very different to the original from what I've played, because the original has this more like tank control thing, where your movement is a lot slower and its gun movement is very wonky and clunky. And also enemies were slower because, you know, you had that tank control. So obviously they couldn't be too fast or else it just wouldn't be fair. That added a lot of tension to the game from what I played of it, and also from what I've seen. So... No, it's just pictures. But then you have this one where the gun control and all that stuff is way smoother, it's more modernized, it feels like, you know, Leon's been practicing for a while. So the enemies had to be faster and more aggressive and stuff like that, and that's a pretty drastic difference. But I like both ways. I like the tank controls of the original, and I like the controls of this one. Is that? No, it's kind of like the graveyard in RE8. Was there? Oh, yeah, that was by the church. Right. Cool. Oh. There's the amber. Is that it? Oh. So we're gonna finally find out who she was working for this whole time?
Patch me through. I've obtained the amber.
Excellent.
Wait.
Just one question. What are you
Was I
planning to do
right?
with this?
We do not pay you to ask questions.
I think I was right.
All you need to know is a new dawn is breaking. 100 will give their lives so that just one may live. I am expediting that change.
So, we're talking millions of casualties.
Billions.
Jesus Christ.
How ambitious. We're changing course now.
Oh. He's like, oh, okay. That was Wesker, right? So I guess that sets up RE5? So I guess they are gonna remake RE5, huh? Because RE5... Out of RE5 and RE6, I actually don't hate RE5. I think it's a fine game. It's not a great Resident Evil game, but it's a good game. I don't hate it. It's a good co-op game, too. RE6 is not a good game. I don't like that game, so if they do remake that one, then I wonder how they're gonna make that shit good. But yeah, Resident Evil 4. I have no idea if this is copyrighted or not, so I'm just gonna talk over it a lot. Ha ha ha, you can't. I think it's copyrighted. Okay. Listen, I'm sorry. I don't wanna get copyright claimed. Oh, on again. Oh. I wish it would still at least say that I did standard most of the time, because I did standard most of the time. 12 hours, nice. 79 saves, 1 playthrough. Nice. Should be standard, but for the last, like, hour I had to play unassisted, just so I could get through it, just because I had to beat it. Anyway, so, my results for this chapter. Ooh. 14 minutes. I didn't die a single time. That's my best accuracy as well, I think. Yeah, nice. Cool. Oh, okay. No. Let's just, I don't know if I can save here. I don't care. 80 times, wow. Alright, well, that was Resident Evil 4 Remake. New background, too. God, that was amazing. That was really fucking good. Is it my favorite Resi game? Probably. That was really good. Now, beware, I have not played every Resi game. I haven't played Resi 1. I haven't finished Resi 2, but I have played, like, 3 or 4 hours of it. I got to a little bit after you meet Mr. X, and then I stopped playing. Resi 3, I've played the entire remake, and I think I played the entire original as well, because one of my friend's dads had it. That's kind of iffy, both versions, honestly. I wasn't a huge fan of. I don't hate them. They're still good games, I mean, obviously, but yeah. This was absolutely incredible. Resi 5, I don't think I ever finished as well, but that was also, that's a fine game, as I said. Resi 6, I also don't think I ever finished. I don't like that game. Pause right there. So, I didn't really get, I didn't really get to say everything that I wanted to at the end, because I was already really pressed for time, which is why I unfortunately had to switch to assisted mode at the end of the game, which kind of sucks, because now it said that I did the game on assisted mode, which is not true. I did 95% of it on standard, until the end where I had to do it on assisted, so I could actually finish it, because I was pressed for time, and I had to finish it, so there you go. But I also didn't really get to say my full thoughts on the game, so let's do that now. So I already said it, this Resident Evil 4 Remake is one of my favorite games ever made now. I really like it. I think it's a lot of fun. It's very video gamey, and that sounds so stupid to say, but it's true. It's the same with, like, the rest of the series. They all feel very, like, they feel like video gamey video games. They're so fun. But, honestly, I don't think I've really considered one of these games a Game of the Year contender until now, really. Like, this game was really good. And that's a huge step for the Resident Evil franchise, in my opinion. Do I think it's gonna win Game of the Year? Probably not. It's probably gonna get outshined by, you know, Tears of the Kingdom, you know, something like that. It's gonna get outshined by, probably. But I can see it being nominated at least. Yeah, I know it's a remake, but I mean, it's a really good game. And I mean, the Game Awards, I don't think they were around when RE4 originally released. So, you know, now it can, you know, get Game of the Year. Because it was really good. I said that so many times already. But it really was. And I think, yeah, I could see it being nominated. I don't think it'll win Game of the Year. Just because, well, I mean, again, Tears of the Kingdom releases this year. I mean, I don't see Pikmin 4 winning either. I wish it would. That would be cool. I want Pikmin 4 to win. It would be really cool. But it'll also maybe get outshined by that. Maybe not. Maybe they only do like one game per dev. I don't know. But yeah. But there wasn't much in this game that I didn't like. Let's talk about things I didn't like first. First of all, some of the acting was a little, I mean, not bad, definitely not, but, not as good as the originals, or maybe I just didn't like them that much, but maybe they were better than the originals. The merchant's voice, I do prefer the original voice. I don't like it as much. I don't like the new voice as much, but it's still a good. The voice actor still did a good job. Like that. I'm not denying that. Ada, I do prefer her new voice over her old one, honestly, but I don't love her new voice either. But the whole harassing her over it is super stupid. Like, come on. She's a voice actor for a Resident Evil game. And if anything, you choose to harass an actor from Resident Evil. The entire series is stupid. Just deal with that. Like, it is. It's a stupid series. Look at the story of these things. None of it makes sense. But I really don't agree with the whole harassing her thing. Like, she has gone to, like, delete basically all of her Instagram. It's just been, like, the game has been review bombed because of it. That's so stupid, in my opinion. Like, she didn't even do a bad job. She did a good job as Ada. I mean, I don't see Ada being, like, the, like, crazy emotional character or anything. In this game, she's very kind of stone-faced, you know? She's not very... I don't know what just happened there. That was pretty wild. She's not very, emotional. I just said that very weird. But I do think her voice acting was a little stiff, maybe. But she still did fine, obviously. So yeah, I don't hate her voice. In some ways, I kind of prefer the tank controls of RE4. Just because I feel like it makes it scarier. And I'm talking about the original. It does make it scarier in a way, just because it makes it so much more tense. But I also like the smoother controls. It makes more sense considering Leon has now been, like, trained and everything. It feels like, almost like the tank controls would have made more sense in RE2. But they probably couldn't do that back in, you know, when was it, 98? When RE2 released? 97 or 98, I think. But yeah, I don't have many negatives. I can't think of them right now. There were some sections that were kind of annoying. And the Krauser boss fight. Let's talk about that. It's an okay fight, I think. But it's also pretty annoying. Just because Krauser is, like, so fast, and then, like, if you get hit by him once in some of his combo attacks, if you're not facing the right way, then you're just screwed. And I know I was being stupid during that fight and everything, but it's still kind of an annoying fight either way. Not a bad fight, but yeah. Chapter 15 was also kind of an annoying chapter, I think. I think that might be my least favorite chapter in the whole game. I don't hate it, obviously. I mean, I don't think there's a single part of this game that I genuinely hate. But I just don't really like that chapter very much. It's kind of boring. Or, not boring, but it's kind of like, there's some sections of it that are just like, really, does this really need to be happening, you know? Anyway. I think after the regenerators were introduced first in Chapter 13, that's when they were properly scary, but then like in Chapter 14 and 15 when they were used again, they were like a little bit scary. I mean, there was one part in like Chapter 14, I think, that scared me. But they weren't like very scary ever again after Chapter 13, and I guess Chapter 13, it's also the environment that they were in. They were just put into different environments that just didn't really make them work, I think. With the regenerators in Chapter 13, that lab is already so eerie that it makes them scarier. And it's the same with, like, the Vertigo, which is a really cool fight, which I didn't know until today that you can kill the Vertigo. But that's such a fun area. Just running away from him in that little area, but I think like if the Vertigo was used in a different area, like the thing is that with the regenerators and the Vertigo, being like in like a claustrophobic space for those two, make it so much better because they almost, in a way, they remind me of Dead Space. And Dead Space is all about the claustrophobia. Well, not all about it, but that's a huge fear factor in Dead Space. And, you know, having enemies that kind of feel like Dead Space in this game. And I mean, I know Resi 4 came out before Dead Space, but I'm just going to make that comparison anyway, because shut up. But having those enemies that feel like they're from Dead Space, they need to kind of also kind of feel in the right environment too. Like the villagers in their environments made sense, also because they're villagers in a village. That's crazy. Wow. Yeah. It wasn't like the scariest game ever made or anything, but it didn't need to be. Resident Evil has never been the scariest series in gaming or anything. And it doesn't need to be, I think. There's definitely some scary stuff in Resi. I mean, I think Resi 2 with Mr. X is really scary. Resi 7 is probably the scariest in the series. And there's some scary stuff in this series, in this game. Going back to the Vertigo and the Regenerator, those are probably some of the single scariest enemies I've ever faced in a game. Like, the Regenerator is just so creepy. And then the Vertigo is just a constant chase you don't really get a break from. And he's also so fast. And, like, sometimes that isn't good with an enemy. Sometimes it would be, like, scarier if they were slower. And actually, going back to the Regenerator, that's a really interesting thing about him, I think, is that he can be really slow, but then, like, if you, like, shoot off his legs or something, he becomes faster. Which doesn't make sense, but it makes him feel unpredictable. You don't know if he's going to be super fast or if he's going to just be walking towards you like that the entire time. And that unpredictability was needed, considering you're around 6 regenerators for just Chapter 13, and then, like, another 4 more in the entire rest of the game. So, yeah. Chapter 16, by the way, with the Lord Sadler fight and just escaping the, island. That entire escaping the island bit is so... Oh, that's epic. Honestly. It's super fun. Just everything about the end game, honestly, is probably the strongest part of the game. like chapter 10 to 16, super strong finale. It's kind of hard to see many games nowadays with like having a strong start, which this game has a very strong start. It's not exactly lightning in a bottle like Resi 4 was. It's not just twice lightning in a bottle, because the Resi 4 original start I think is still a little more iconic and still a little bit better. I still remember it to this day, even though I don't remember too much about my original time playing Resi 4. But I still remember that. And the remake does a really good job, though, of that part, of that entire beginning section. It does a really good job on trying to recreate it. It's not perfect, though, but it's good. But many games don't really have a good, strong start, a strong middle, and a strong end nowadays. Going to my favorite game ever made, Elden Ring. That game, as much as I absolutely love it, it does kind of fall apart at the end. Because the Crumbling Farum Azula, whatever it's called, was kind of annoying, honestly. Was Malekith? I can't remember his name. It's one of those two. I think I called him the wrong name for the entire episode. But if he was in Crumbling Farum Azula, I did like him, but I don't like the fact that there's a draconic tree sentinel right in front of his place. That's stupid. But you have stuff like the whatever they call that double boss fight with those two really annoying Godskin duo. That's it. Hate that fight so much. It's a horrible, horrible fight. Anyway, going back to Resi 4, but that's a good example. I love Elden Ring so much, but it falls apart at the end slightly. I mean, not like too much where it's not enjoyable at all, but that entire Crumbling Farum Azula part was just kind of annoying overall. But Resi 4 continued to keep me engaged and having fun the entire time, honestly. Again, the only chapter that I wasn't really a huge fan of was chapter 15. And also, I think it was chapter 5, which was that house section, which is kind of fun, but annoyed me for the first 3 times I attempted it because I was bad at the game. But also, it just wasn't the best thing in the game either. But honestly, that's 2 chapters out of 16. That's pretty good. But it's just such a fun game. And I already want to replay it. I already want to just get back in and do more. But I'll probably wait a little bit before doing that. But anyway, those are my thoughts on Resi 4. Also glad that they introduced Wesker. Pretty cool. That pretty much reveals the fact that we're probably going to get a Resi 5 remake. Which, Resi 5, I think I already said it. I don't hate the game. Did I finish it? I think so. But Resi 5 was one that I didn't hate. I hate Resi 6. That one sucks. But Resi 5, it's not really a good Resi game, but it's a good game. And it's a really good co-op game, actually. But I really like Wesker, and I'm glad that he's back, even if his voice acting he kind of just sounds like every, so, my plan is ready kind of villain. I feel like he could kind of use, a little more energy, almost, because he just kind of sounds cliche. That's another voice that I wasn't a huge fan of, but he wasn't that bad either. But yeah, excited that he's back. Does he die at the end of Resi 5? I can't remember. I think so. But if he doesn't, then it would be really cool to see him back in Resi 9, which is probably going to be next, and then probably Resi 5. I mean, we already know Resi 9 is going to happen at some point at the end of Resi 8. But, yeah. So, Resi 4 is probably my favorite Resident Evil game right now. Because Resi 2 was really good. Like, that game, if there was another game that could be a Game of the Year contender, would be that one. Because that was really good. And then Resi 3, both versions, because I've actually played both versions of that one, because one of my friends he was also one of the ones who had the remake, but his dad also had the original. I think he also said that he had Resi 2 at some point, but he sold it, I think. But both versions were kind of iffy for me for that one. I don't hate them, but they were just kind of... They were okay in comparison to other Resi games. Resi 4, obviously one of my favorite games now ever. I think it's something everyone should play if you're interested in horror games. I think it's something you should play. But Resi 7, I'm just going to skip 5 and 6 because I just talked about them. Resi 7 is really good. I think I said originally that I had never finished it, but I actually I checked. I reinstalled that game at one point, and I checked, and I saw, oh, I do have just a save file from the end of the game. Guess I did finish it, and then stuff started flooding back. Another one that was also kind of keeping me interested the entire time. Very fun. I like Resi 7 a lot. And Resi 8 is also really fun, even if I think the story is much weaker in that game than it is in Resi 7. Who cares? Resi 8 was definitely the better gameplay, I think. Both of those were really good. But yeah, Resi 4. Very good game. That was me rambling for 17 minutes. Thank you. If you've been here the whole series, then cool. That was one of the first times I've finished a full, long game on the channel. So, yeah. Next will probably be like Dead Space with The Evil Within, or I gotta finish Elden Ring, speaking of which, God of War Ragnarok, you know, all this stuff. So, yeah, I don't know what's exactly next, but I'll see you when it happens. Bye-bye.